Welcome back to Hooker headquarters.
Oh yeah.
Here with the young champion Auden Larrett, and we're going to go over some East versus West predictions.
Yep. So we picked a couple matches that we find really exciting and that show really the most interest to us at least. So right away, there's Adam versus Bacho. Now, Adam looked super dominant in his matches previously. He's just come in and ruined everybody, basically.
Yeah.
Super, super impressive. But Bacho is up and coming. We haven't seen a lot of him. This is his first East vs. West event. And he's Levon's nephew, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, so that's family power right there.
Yeah.
That'll be an interesting match, but we can't really say much just because we don't know how good Bacho is yet. But the next match is RVJ versus Zurab.
Yes.
What do you think about that one?
Zurab, I think, is going to beat RVJ. I think there might be some table rust, maybe. I think Zurab is probably stronger, got more horsepower. He's more in the groove, like he's arm wrestling all the time. I think those factors indicate a win. And I would like to see RVJ do well. I'd like to see him come back on a regular basis, but I don't think he's going to win this one.
No, I tend to agree. After what Zurab did to Curtis Cameron and all the other people he's faced, like, he's just murdered everybody. He's looked so dominant in every position, and I'm thinking it'll be either 3-0 or 3-1. I think I lean towards more 3-1. I think he might make one mistake and RVJ just like does something crazy and drills him, but then Zurab, I think, will figure it out and not let it happen again. That's my guess. I think 3-1.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. So then the next one is Paul Lynn versus Sasha Andreev. That's an interesting one.
Absolutely. Paul Lynn's one of my favorite people in the sport. It's fantastic, right across the board. Always respectful, incredible athlete. He's facing another incredible arm wrestler in Sasha. I'd like to say that Paul is the favorite for me in this match. I think it could be very close. I don't think it's going to be a landslide out of the way. Paul's a much bigger man. I think if he can get his frame in there, get really involved, I'm favoring Paul Lynn in this match. I don't know the score. I'm guessing 3-1, 3-2. I don't think it's going to be 3-0 for either one.
No, I honestly agree again with that. I think Paul Lynn will win. After what he's done recently, he's looked incredible. He's like, and Sasho's good as well, but I just don't see Sasho taking the win in this one. I think it'll be 3-1, like you were saying, 3-1, 3-2. I don't think it'll be like any like explosive hits to the pad. I think it'll be they'll both get in, and Sasha, which is top roller, right?
Oh yeah,
yeah. So they'll be battling really hard, and I think Paul Lynn will get him. I think so. And then we got Dave Chafee versus Rivas.
Yes.
Now, personally, I think Dave is just going to kill him. I think Dave is going to 3-0 him.
Oh.
Because of what happened when Rivas pulled against Michael Todd. That was a big indicator where, first match, Michael had him like stopped in center almost. And like we were talking about before, Dave has some serious center control and side pressure. And if Mike's stopping him in center, I think Dave might just blow through him. And Dave has looked really good recently. Although he didn't win against Gennady, he's taken a couple losses. He's leveled up recently, and you can see it. His technique and everything is just so much better than it used to be. I don't see Rivas beating him even once. I think it's 3-0 for Dave.
Well, we agreed once again. Dave's center dominance, just so boss from the center of the table down. Man, it doesn't give you much time to recover. Dave also has a floppers to press, as we've seen recently, so he's got more tools in his bag right now. And incredibly strong. He may be the second strongest arm wrestler after Levon. So dominant. I really think Dave Chafee's taking this one. I have to say, I think 3-0, maybe 3-1, maybe.
Yeah, I don't think 3-1. I don't think he'll get it. I really don't see it happening. If it happens, that'll be crazy to me. If Rivas beats him, I mean, that would be super cool to see. But I think it's pretty unlikely.
And also, if Rivas, say Dave's up 2-0, Rivas wins one, there's a chance he may come back, because I know Dave's
possible.
Conditioning or endurance, whatever you want to call it, maybe not on par with some of the other guys. So I still see Dave winning this one.
Absolutely, yeah. And then Angerbayev versus Irakli. Now this one's very, very interesting. Both athletes have looked incredible recently. But I gotta say, I think Angarbayev's gonna get him. I think he'll get him. I'm gonna go with 3-1. I think 3-1 is the score. I think maybe Irakli will get him first round just from sheer power. But Angarbayev has looked so technically smart in everything he's done. Like when he pulled with Michael, like the first match, it was good, it was close, but then after that, man, he just picked them apart and he took everything and he looked so incredible. And yes, Irakli looks incredible as well. Like when he beat John, that was nuts. But I just think Angarbayev just might be too much for him and just might be too smart on the table.
Well, we found something we've disagreed on.
Look at that.
What do you know? So Angarbayev, when I watch arm wrestling from as a fan, from an enjoyment standpoint, when I want to look at technicals, I love watching Prudnik and Angarbayev. To me, they're almost completely flawless. Incredible adjustments. Rarely ever seen in a bad position. They're just fantastic arm wrestlers. However, this one I think might come down to more top-end horsepower, which I believe Irakli has. He's also very proficient technically. I'm not saying that Angarbayev is miles ahead of his opponent in this, but I believe a strength gap here might be a little too much to overcome. Irakli's been doing very well lately. He's incredibly strong. They're both incredibly motivated, but to me, Irakli seems like he's just gunning for the top spot for him, wherever that lands him. So I'm going to pick, as much as I hate to go against Angarbayev, I'm going to pick Irakli on this one. 3-2. It's going to be close, I think.
That's interesting, because I think if it's going 3-2, I think Angarbayev's going to get him. Just because his technique, I think, is better. I think it's better. And when it comes down to it, if you have better technique, you're probably going to win the long game. I would think
we could settle this by arm wrestling over it if you like.
I think that's a great idea. Yeah. Yeah. So I think Angarbayev, he thinks Irakli, but either way, it's gonna be a great match. Yes. So make sure to tune in, guys. And then finally, Devin Larratt versus Gennady Kikvenia.
Yes.
Now, what do you think about this match?
Gennady 3-0. All the hype, I don't believe any of it. It's all smoke and mirrors. Gennady is a proven super heavyweight Eastern arm wrestler that Devin has ran from for probably 50 years now. So
yeah, just keeps running from him.
There you have it.
Yeah, I think I agree. I think 3-0, 3-0 for Gennady. If it could, I think it would be 4-0. They might just give an extra match just because. But yeah, I think Gennady's just too powerful for him. I don't know. I mean, after losing to Jerry, he looked unstoppable. I don't know what to say.
The magic word.
Yeah, exactly. And he's just Opana, bam. What can you do? It's too bad. Feel bad for my dad. I hope he doesn't get hurt. I'm worried, guys.
If he does, he gets another tattoo, so he looks cooler.
Even looks cooler
in the end.
Yeah, look at that. Well, those are our East vs. West predictions.
I hope he doesn't see this.
In reality, I think.
Here we go.
Yeah. We'll come back to earth a little bit. I think my dad will get him 3-0, 3-1. I'd say more 3-1, likely. I'd say first match opening. Gennady's going to hit. He's going to try to top roll him as much as he can, and he's going to start losing his riser. He's going to feel that, and he's going to press him. And I think he might get him first round. First round, he might flop press him into the pad. But after that, after you flop press somebody, and it's hard to keep your wrist because it's so taxing, and I think his cup will just be gone, and he can beat him more in center, and the flop press just won't be there again. What do you think?
What I really think?
Yeah, what do you really think?
Okay. I think 100-0 Devin Larratt.
Really?
I think his hand is so big, so dominant. He's not getting around that. There's going to be... I don't think there's even a lane to flop wrist.
Really?
And I do not think there's a lane there. As a matter of fact, I don't think there's an inside lane either. I don't think Gennady can beat him in a hook.
No, I don't think so either.
I think, people... Gennady had said, or I think with Levon, or someone had said that Devin's going to need another tattoo if he hooks Gennady. And earlier videos, I had seen that Devin said he will hook him, and they're asking him to be a man and stand by his word. I think even if that happens, Devin's frame will be inside. His shoulder will be in. Mm-hmm. He's a bigger man, taller, bigger. Gennady is heavier, but Devin's bigger, and I think Devin's stronger. Mm-hmm. And I do not see a lane that Mr. Gennady can take for a victory. So I see this as a good match for Mr. Larratt.
Well, great to hear. So 3-0, you think?
I believe so.
3-0, interesting. I think 3-1. I think 3-1 is more likely than 3-0. But I don't see Gennady winning. Winning the whole thing would be kind of
impossible.
It seems almost impossible to me, but I don't know. Who am I to say? Who am I? Yeah.
Who knows?
I barely know the guy. I barely know Devin Larry. Who is that guy?
Yeah.
Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. Those are our predictions. Make sure to check out Engen's channel and all the different East vs. West stuff. I'll link them in the description. So, thanks for tuning in, guys. See ya.